Hello, good afternoon and welcome to this 5th edition of the Lanka Premier League. It's match number 2. Seam will certainly play a part throughout this tournament. Very, very useful in their performance, particularly Sri Lanka.
Look, a very good side, but just on the subject of Dasun Shanaka yesterday, he was outstanding. The way he bowled at the top, that is the Dasun Shanaka Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka needs him to be bowling and batting and expressing himself. And that we did see yesterday, and I was delighted.
No great pace, a little bit of shape, good run.
Good boys, good boys, good boys!
It will always be a good toss to win, as you said. It's a surface that was used as...
It's neatly tucked away, it'll just be a single though. In these tournaments to bring through the young talent. Oh, that's out the ground. Take that. There's our first one this afternoon.
And that's Pathum Nissanka. No surprises there. He's an absolute pocket rocket. He can strike it hard. His timing is good. He's got a reputation. And that is a very well-timed shot. Just a pick up over mid-wicket. And went the distance.
That's not even a bad delivery, isn't it? That's the left armer's delivery. Outfield very, very quick.
That pace is a little bit too gentle to Pathum Nissanka, and that length as well.
It's Kaffna. Oh, this should be out. This should be out. Be a good catch. Yes, take it. That's the first one. A wicket for Zahur.
That's a very good start for Zahur. They needed that wicket. Again, I think there was pace off. Looking to play on that side. Jaffna losing their first wicket. Kusal Mendis really didn't look Pereira, but still Jaffna looks a solid unit. At international level.
Got it? You bet he does. All of it. That's better. That's needed.
That's what he does well. Just a slightly short delivery.
Get through different places. Convenient bounce, and he slaps it to mid-wicket. Avishka Fernando.
A slow ball picked up early by Avishka Fernando. Slowness of the pitch, make sure the batsmen have plenty of time.
That's 6. He's picked it up with the wind. Jaffna making their move.
Just a drop kick by Avishka Fernando. Absolute no force at all about timing. Seam up, slightly down the leg side, and Avishka Fernando off. Meat of the bat. Into the grass net it goes. Else on the south, straight away put under pressure by Pathum Nissanka. That was full and hit it down the ground. I don't think Alex Hales had long off picked it up. Powerful stroke by Pathum Nissanka and brings up the 50 for Jaffna Kings.
And Pathum Nissanka knows what he's doing. He knows he is a youngster, very new in the game. Put him under pressure early. See how he reacts. This outfield very, very fast. It's hard walking around, even though bowling wide of the batter. Cost him this time. It's off, gone off the back. Flies for another boundary. Pathum Nissanka gets a bit of a break.
I think also I saw Dikka just mentioning to Marcel, just bowled outside your stump. That's the plan, not letting Pathum Nissanka to use a big wicket long on boundary. Usually Pathum, the stock sweep is very powerful. I think that's a tactical move. Possibly Vanu Rajapaksa at third man.
Clapped, skids away. That's 4. Just a hint of width, and Avishka Fernando jumps all over it.
Now Avishka Fernando at his brutal best. Picked up the slow delivery. Surudana slightly fuller. Last couple of occasions the slow ball have been shorter so that the front foot couldn't be lined up. On this occasion, claimed his front foot, smashing it. Couple of bouncers into the boundary.
Run rate 7.5. Quiet. Opportunity. No, he's got the gap. Good end to the 9th over from Avishka Fernando. So 71 for 1 after 9. Ends up being an expensive one from Surudana. Back of the hand, slower one. It sits up. Brings up a 50-run partnership between these two. Well, it's a great time to have a break. Hydrate yourself. And that's what...
It's a used surface. Nicely worked behind square leg. Now don't make that mistake with that short fine leg inside the circle. That's 4.
Yeah, with this kind of a field placing as a bowler, you're always confused whether the ball into the surface or up to the batter, because the mid-off fielder is up in the circle. And now a bit of adjustment in the field.
Oh, nicely played, waiting for it, using whatever pace it had, just open the face of the bat, behind point, another boundary.
On that occasion, the bowler came onto the bat quite nicely. Minimum effort, just open the face of the bat, and the ball disappeared, raced towards the boundary line.
This time again into the gap, another boundary. See, this is good batting, really good batting by Kaffna. And particularly Aviska Fernando, he's taking Janit Gianage on now, 3 boundaries.
Poor stop from Leon again. After he was hit for a boundary behind square on the onside, the captain adjusts the field. Gave him a long off, asking him to question. The pitch is getting better. There is a bit of pace now from the surface, and that's why he was able to use that field. Pace on that occasion is Sanka. A boundary of this over from the second delivery.
Pace on outside the off stump, using the pace and running it down. They're batted well, no doubt about it. They've used whatever pace, picked on the loose deliveries, but still. And also the 2 captains. Now this is in the gap again. And a despairing effort, but they can't stop it. It's another boundary. Boundaries are starting to come here. Now that rate is over 8 runs and over.
Now 5 boundaries in last 9 deliveries they have mustered so far. And this innings is getting some momentum. Although this ball wasn't middled properly, but still enough force. That is quiet. In the air, take it. Big wicket. For Galle Marvels.
They were after it, and Pretorius provided it. They needed it. And this is really clever bowling. I mean, pace off, the lengths were right, induced him to play that shot. He frustrated the batters with those singles, the dot, and then looking to break free, straight down the man's throat.
That a ball had too much of an angle, and that's why it was never going to hit the stumps. Asked the question from the umpire, and I think it's been referred.
Well, it is hitting. I always felt that unless there was a nick, that it might be at least hitting the stumps, the angle. And they have got that big wicket in Riley Russo. So much of experience in that package. He's got to walk back. Oh, that time off an outside edge. Might run away. It does. First boundary after 18 balls. It's been that well that the Marvels have bowled, but this time it's not a great delivery to Asalan, who looked surprised himself. Ball just flew off an outside edge.
He opened the face at the last moment deliberately, and that's why he got that placement. And you're right. There's a boundary. And a half century for Aviska Fernando.
10th half century to be exact. His form in LPL continues to be good, Aviska Fernando.
Oh, swatted down the ground and 4. That's hit very, very hard.
Mid-on, mid-off did not move an inch. That was a slap.
picked up the slow ball early. Avishka Fernando is seeing the ball like a football. Overdoing the slow ball for me. Duan Pretorius just lining him up. Avishka Fernando. Message is loud and clear. Try to maximize it. Plenty of batting to come.
And out. Taken. Good catch. It's the end of Fernando. It's another slower ball from Pretorius. But that's a big wicket deep into the innings.
Any other day, Avishka Fernando would have slapped it anywhere I would have liked. Long on, mid-wicket. But this occasion, the lack of pace. I thought he was through the shot too early.
That's a free one, and that's out the ground. Perfect for the Jaffna Kings.
Perfect six, perfect catch. But the spectator in the grass bench. Brilliant. Possibly expecting a slow ball bounce or a slow ball. Sits deep in the crease, Charlie Casablanca, and slaps it. What a shot. Oh, shot up jab and takes it.
Now he goes over extra cover. That's an even better shot. Same result all the way. He's getting a move on here.
That was a poor delivery by Surudana. Wrong option when you're having mid-off in the circle to bowl wide outside your stump Yorkers. If you miss it, you pay the price against a quality player like Charlie Casablanca. I think that was 8 inches short to be a Yorker. That has to be for a quality player. Margin for error bowling Yorkers is so minimum, and he got to have the field. If Surudana wants to bowl that line, he could easily have mid-off back and have square leg up. I think that's why Banu Rajapaksa straight away going and having a chat. Goes to show even...
Oh no, you don't want to do that. Not when the field is placed protecting you on the offside, and there's protection straight down the ground on the leg side, and you bowl a slower ball bouncer with fine leg up.
Almost thought it's going to be the second bounce coming into the Dhananjay Silla. That's how slow it was. Yeah, it's good to be unpredictable as a death bowler, but that was just a bad delivery down the leg side, fine leg in the circle, asking to be put away, and Dhananjay with a smile does it.
Goes over mid-off, who's up in the circle, and will find the boundary again. This is smart batting from Asalanka. It's been a lovely innings.
No means that was a bad delivery. Must miss the Yorker length probably by 6 inches. This is why margin of error in the death ball is so minimum. Presence of mind to go over mid-off. It was in the circle. It could have easily stuck towards mid-wicket, but Charlie Casablanca is showing all his class by going over mid-off.
Oh, out. Out. Good catch.
That's a good catch by Banu Rajapaksa. Never easily fielding at short third line. The outside it comes with pace. You'll probably be hoping that.
And that's 4 more. He is going the distance this afternoon.
The line was right outside the off-stump again, but the length was incorrect again. Playing the risk of bowling outside the off-stump Yorker with the mid-off in the circle and third man in the circle. Just don't get it, actually.
The field doesn't change. And now Dhananjay de Silva goes over square leg and all the way. It just hasn't been Odana's afternoon as he goes for over 50 already.
I go back to my old point again. When the batsman is on a roll, you're in the pump, you try and break the momentum by doing something. At the moment, he's rushing through the overs. Sitting deep in the crease again. Possibly Dhananjay de Silva knew the full toss and then the slow ball bounce is coming. Playing with his mind. Got to be much more smart, Isuru.
That's flipped away, has a chance in the deep and held. Just had to put the dive in at the death. But at the end, Odana does get one. It's his first one for this afternoon, and it is Dhananjay de Silva.
Against the run-off play, Surudana under the pump today, but he had the last laugh against Dhananjay de Silva. The length was there to go over square leg, but just couldn't get the timing right. Got the aerial, but just couldn't get the distance. Lack of pace, off the pitch, bottom of the bat, and he knows it. He missed out a golden opportunity of scoring a back-to-back sixers with that delivery. Good catch by the young man. Much Dajani again.
Oh, there's a big shout and given. He had just 2 deliveries to make an impact, Fabian Allen. He's lost in 1.
Jaffna has 2 reviews. I don't think
got a foot on it, they'll run and they'll get 2. And they'll get more, they'll get 4. That's a lovely way to finish for Jaffna Kings. Pramod's laced that for a boundary to close the innings. They'll end on 177 for 7. I think they'll take that because there was a distinct acceleration towards the back end of the innings. This will take some chasing.
That was a good shot. Powerful. Pramod Madushan, no mug with the bat.
That little end there, Asalanka's 33 of 15 and Dhanajaya's 18 of 8. That propelled them to this total.
For bowling, 6 bowlers been used.
And then Alex Hales. Well, hailstorms aplenty when he gets going.
Question is, as you said, the new ball is the power play is important. It's about the foundation that the opener are going to lay for the rest of the batting. How close can they get in the power play? They're asking for almost 9 runs and over. Now that is asking for some.
Very quick outfield. Oh, he's a drop kick. Perfectly played. 1 bounce for 4.
This is the fella for you. He'll pick some unbelievable spots. Fixed up over extra cover. Don't be surprised if he goes the other way and goes over mid-wicket. Lengths like that, lines like that. He's got the capability to either...
He's picked that up again. It'll run away. This outfield, very, very fast. 12 off the first over. Good start for the Marvels. Nice. Gets it through. Top class timing from Hales, but I thought Nissanka should have done better.
He'll enjoy the pace on the ball. Alex Hales, Asita Fernando, just giving him the pace, the width. And he didn't hit it, just timed it. Pushed it, yeah, you're right. That's what Nissanka should have done better.
Deep point, he'll only watch it go past.
Don't give him pace. Asita Fernando made that mistake. Pramod Madushan's first delivery, pace on. Alex Hales loves it there. Pace on, just such a good timer. Just waited for it, gave himself a little bit of room. This outfield, we've been talking about how good it is, well rolled, and it just gives you so much of value for anything in a gap. Just look at that, just hitting that sweet spot.
Lovely. Doesn't swing back, goes on with the arm, and there's width for Dikwella.
I think this is poor bowling. Too wide, you're having 2 men on the leg side. On the boundary, you'd be expected to bowl straighter if you could, but you're giving width. And no cover behind this 30-yard circle, so that's 4. Anything short and wide, Dikwella would love it. And particularly square of the wicket, it's so strong.
Too good, Dikwella. Carves that through.
He's enjoying himself. Niroshan Dikwella has moved to 20 of 8 balls. He hit 4 fours. And Galle, out of a score of 30, have hit 6 boundaries. And again, look where he's bowling. Well wide outside the off-stump, perfect length, and plenty in terms of open areas.
Looking at the seam, he's hoping it comes back in. Lower delivery, and he helps it on its way. This is too easy for Dikwella.
I can't believe this. He's continued to err in that area. Just continued bowling there to Dikwella. The pace might be a bit different, but the line, by and large, has been almost the same. The first delivery was shorter, the other one pitched up, but again, well wide of the off-stump. So nobody on the offside. He continues to have the...
He goes extra cover.
Again, an easy one for Dikwella. That's his area. He loves that area. Dhananjay De Silva just ambles up and lobs it. And look at Dikwella go. Didn't even just cleared that back leg. Gave himself space. Thank you very much.
And that's what will allow him to hit extra cover. He kept his leg where he starts in his stance. He'll end up hitting it too low. Gets it through. Another 4. 44 runs then at the end of the 4th. All Marvels in a great position. Very good delivery, but the luck with Dick Weller. The 50s on the board.
No joy at all for bowling a good delivery. You pay a heavy price. You got a short third in, and you bowl a perfect delivery. You find the outside edge, and this is the reward. You square him up, finds the outside edge, but still it's a boundary. The 50's up.
A dangerous customer. It's been introduced. Starts off with a short pitch delivery. That was a very friendly delivery for Dick Weller. He pounced on that short pitch delivery for 4 runs.
This is what Dick Weller does. Early on, he never settles, lets spinners settle down. V.S. Kant is the main spinner of this Jaffna Kings, a pre-signed by this year. And he has to bowl well. And Dick Weller, 100% sure he'll be some targeting him.
Another short pitch delivery. And got the treatment. And 10 runs from first 2 deliveries after the power play.
Couple of long hops started by Vijay Kant, V.S. Kant. And Dick Weller, the form he's been in, he's not going to miss out. He'll keep going. He'll try and put V.S. Kant
in the air, gone. We were asking Dick Weller to calm down. Wasn't to be. Hit the ball in the air, and the fielder made no mistake.
We see this more often now. Dick Weller getting a start and the softest.
Poor delivery. And met the treatment. Another boundary scored.
Bowling has to be in partnership as well. From the other end, Dhananjay Silva, the off-spin, has been bowling really well. And from the far end, which is the pavilion end, V.S. Kant and Fabian Allen dishing out some bad deliveries and being punished.
Right. Oh, good head from Alex Hales. Beats the fielder at long on for 4 runs.
I think the message is loud and clear for the batters of Namulla. To depart, gone. As soon as V.S. Kant comes to the attack, try and put it under pressure. And straight away, that was not a bad delivery at all. It shows the class of Alex Hales.
And he goes big this time around. Into the corner for a 6. For a towering 6.
Almost landing on the DFSK. What a shot by Alex Hales. He has done this enormous years, an enormous amount of bowlers. But this occasion, the young man put under pressure. By no means that was a bad delivery. Against the turn, clearing his front foot and smashes it. It has distance, it has aerial. Brilliant, 100 meter.
They're offering pace. Oh dear, through the legs she goes. Riley Russo.
It's a good partnership, it's a good reply by the Galle Marvels. Using the pace, and as you correctly said, both V.S. Kant and Allen looking to fire the ball.
In terms of run making. Mid on. He'll watch it go over his head. A little quicker. And that's a half century for Alex Hales.
Good knock. Coming at a good time, 135, the strike rate. And he needs to kick on for the Galle Marvels because they're looking good at this stage. 109 for 1. They're asking at least over 9 runs and over. They got wickets in hand. The start has been taken on.
Yes, boy! Yes! They get the wicket of Sarford. Fabian Allen gets the result. The result? Yep. Chances. Here's Fabian Allen. He's going to bowl out. Carved through. That's it hard. 4 more. Alex Hales using his feet effectively.
Very good use of the feet by Alex Hales. Just getting to the pitch of the ball. Pick the length quickly. That was the key. Made sure that he got close. And he was always eyeing that extra cover area. You time it, you get it into the gap. That's value for you.
That'll be 4. Well hit. No fielder behind the bowler.
He's picking his spots, Alex Hales, at a vital time. Well, the Jaffna Kings need dots. They need to build pressure, but Alex Hales is looking to release it. 1 through extra cover, and this was perfect because you cannot place a fielder there straight over the bowler's head.
coming in. Last ball in his belt. He gets the prize wicket.
Well, but an important wicket at that stage. Fabian Allen coming back strongly, giving 10 runs, but they've got the set batter. Alex Hale, 65 for 47, fired in, and that hit the middle and leg stump. So this is a massive scalp as far as Jaffna, like the Jaffna Kings are concerned. They're down to the last 5 with goal marvels on 100.
Flicked away. He's found a vacant area. He finds a boundary. They needed that to conclude the 17. 139 for 3.